The innkeeper gave orders to his servant to go before Franz with a light. The young man had found Signor Pastrini looking very much alarmed, and this had only made him the more anxious to read Albert's letter. And so he went instantly towards the waxlight and unfolded it. It was written and signed by Albert. Franz read it twice before he could comprehend what it contained. It was thus worded: "My dear fellow, the moment you have received this, have the kindness to take the letter of credit from my pocketbook, which you will find in the square of the secrétaire. Add your own to it, if it not be sufficient. Run to Torlonia. Draw from him instantly 4,000 piastres, and give them to the bearer. It is urgent that I should have this money without delay. I do not say more, relying on you as you may rely on me. Your friend, Albert de Morcerf. P.S. I now believe in Italian banditti." Below these lines were written, in a strange hand, the following in Italian: "Mia mane, se alla 6 della mattina, le 4.000 piastre non sono nelle mie mani. Alla 7 il conte Alberto avrà cessato di vivere. Luigi Vampa." If by 6 in the morning 4,000 piastres are not in my hands, by 7 o'clock the Count Albert will have ceased to live. This second signature explained everything to Franz, who now understood the objection of the messenger to coming up into the apartment. The street was safer for him. Albert, then, had fallen into the hands of the famous bandit chief, in whose existence he had for so long a time refused to believe. Folks, have you ever tried to speak a language that you don't know? Tried to say words in another language that you just don't know how to pronounce? Goodness gracious, I can't even. It was hard. This was a hard one. And I have Italian heritage. Thank goodness the translation includes the translation. The English translation of French includes an English translation of the Italian for English speakers. But why am I laughing? Albert has been kidnapped, I think. Yeah, I mean, obviously, holding him for ransom. If by 6 in the morning 4,000 piastres are not in my hands, by 7 o'clock the Count Albert will have ceased to live. What exactly is this amount that Vampa is holding Albert for? Basic research here, so don't hold me to this. This is just a rough estimate here. It says that historical economic estimates place 4,000 piastres at roughly tens of thousands of modern U.S. dollars. Well, that's not very accurate. Okay, here's this. A modern reasonable equivalent is probably $30,000 to $60,000 U.S. Let's just round that out to $50,000 U.S. And the reason I'm doing that is, like, what level of reasonableness is Vampa asking for here? Like, if he's asking for millions of dollars, then that might not even be in the realm of possibility for Franz, Albert, their compatriots to drum up on such little notice. Let's bear in mind, he has about 8 hours to get this money to him. So it seems like $50,000 between these two men and the people they know should be easy enough to come up with. Therefore, Vampa could actually be out for the money. This isn't Vampa. I mean, it's Vampa. Vampa is a different person than Dante. We know that. But Vampa is working with Dante, and money means nothing to Dante. Therefore, money wouldn't really mean much to Vampa either, right? Oh, man. So something else is at play here. Are they now luring Franz? Do we have any verification that this was actually written by Albert? Or if it was, that they didn't just kill him afterward? Again, I gotta keep it in the forefront of my mind. Albert is the target, not Franz. So why are they involving Franz? Well, should I know? I don't know that Franz isn't the target. I asked that whole thing last chapter about why involve Franz. Is this just going to end up being one of those like plot holes where you needed some contrivance in order to be able to not put us, the readers, in the perspective of Dante or Albert? Maybe Franz has a bigger part in this. I get very insecure when I start asking these questions because I'm stopping myself short of speculating. Some of you have read this story before. I don't know if you find entertainment in me talking out what would normally just be internal thoughts that I don't spend more than like a second or two on as I'm reading, trying to, as everyone does, stay somewhat ahead of a story. So suddenly I just got very insecure. Okay, you know what? I have some more Dumas stuff, but I'm going to end it there for today because I have to go pee. You probably didn't need to know that, but I got to end the episode quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to have an accident right here. So join me here tomorrow. Until then, okay, goodbye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of the Countdown of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others visit patreon.com. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.